Hey guys, it's me, JNFPSI Kid here. No cringy intro this time. I simply wanted to make a video about EX characters. For those who don't know, EX characters were introduced in the Wilderness patch, with them being the same usual characters we know and love, with the same normal moves, but different specials. EX characters were made to give the OG characters a bit more spice, or even a different game plan at times. We currently have 3 EX characters: Gran, Jita, and Narmaya. Gran's EX version is made to be more of a rushdown compared to OG Gran, where he's a normal Shoto. Jita's EX version allows her to build up stacks to make her specials even stronger. Narmaya's EX version completely gets rid of her 2-stance mechanic her OG version has, making her much easier to understand and play. The main purpose of this video is to talk about my opinion about the concept of EX characters, each of the current EX characters and what I think about them, and what other characters I'd like to see EX version of and what cool changes they could do with them. Starting with my personal opinion on EX characters, I think they're a great addition to Grand Blue. The idea of having your favorite character change in a cool and dynamic way is an awesome way of keeping the game fresh and giving you more things to try and learn. When I saw the developer match showcasing both Wellness and EX Gran, I got so confused when Gran's overdrive surge looked a bit different, to say the least. Then I got super hyped when I heard Gran say armor break, cause I thought, whoa, they gave him some sauce? Something new? Seeing my favorite character be played in a whole new way was interesting and made me want to hop on the new update Frame 1 to test and see what changes the new specials did. And I'm pretty sure I was not the only person who felt that way, seeing these changes to their main. Keeping the familiarity of the character via their normals and sometimes their game plan, while spicing it up and changing their specials to give them new properties and tools to use. This will also make me imagine how they'll change some other characters to make them feel different. Like imagine what an EX Vera would be like, or an EX UL, maybe even an EX Zoe. All this to say, yeah, EX characters are a great thing to add and to work on for future patches too. Now to look at the EX characters that we have, starting with Gran. As mentioned before, I was really excited and tried out and tested so many interactions when it came to his new skills. I also made a video of me playing him too right over here if you want to watch that. Back on topic though, EX Gran has a lot of tools that allows him to be a lot more aggressive and even potentially do a lot more damage compared to his OG version, giving him a plus on block special that can throw bait in the form of Decimate. The new overdrive surge has more of a spin rather than just a flat boot to the face. His usual full screen, wait, what? It only goes that far? And the insanity of a special cancelable special, Armor Break, which is bread and butter when it comes to dealing a lot of damage from corner to corner, mid-screen, in the corner, pretty much anywhere on the screen. All of this makes him a menace up close and even more of a corner demon than he already was in his OG version. Wait a minute, with all of this, does he not have a mirrorless DP? Yeah, he does. No more power raise though. It was replaced with a rising sword that is a mix of his OG's light and medium versions of the move itself. I still think the coolest part about EX Gran is that he actually has 4 whole different special moves. And even though I feel like EX Gran is slightly worse than OG Gran, he's fun in his own way. A fun way of making Gran feel like a character that feels even scarier up close when given the opportunity. Next is EX Jita, and she relies on building up stocks in order to make her special stronger. Unlike her OG version where she has to charge up her fireball to make it stronger, EX can just fire it out if she has a stock in her back pocket. She has her normal DP, which isn't really different from her normal version. Vocal Blade was replaced with Aurum Flow. Her new forward advancing special, which is a combo ender, mid-screen, and a combo 2 on the corner. And finally, she has moving from her unique skill to a normal skill. Now with all that out of the way, she's pretty bad in my opinion. Compared to our OG version, she's honestly really terrible. She sacrifices Oki to build stocks, and even with her stocks, her specials are kinda not that good. Though that's how I personally feel about her. Finally, we have EX Narmaya. She no longer has her 2 stances that her OG has, but she mixed it up a bit with access to better mid-screen combos thanks to this one specific move. This is currently the most popular EX character, as EX Narmaya allows you to play a much easier Narmaya with her own strengths attached as well. I don't personally play Narmaya much, so I can't really do the super cool combos I get hit with in the corner or know how and when to swap stances in general, but EX feels a lot more approachable to me. She has a different DP than OG, but a DP regardless, similar to Dawnfly's DP. Then she has the which is her consistent block string and combo ender. Compared to the previous two, this character feels like she hits a certain niche that a part of the community appreciates, which gets to my next point. Why does nobody play these EX versions? Based on the official play rates, at the time of this video, EX Gran, Jita, and Narmaya has very low play rates. EX Narmaya rises and falls based on rank, being still 38th in Masters, 27th in S++ and S+, 19th in S and A, then 25th in B, D, and C, while the EX Pro tags are consistently at the bottom. I personally think it's because of the fact that EX Narmaya fits a niche of wanting to play an easier version of a hard character. A lot of people love Narmaya, but feel intimidated by the fact of her being harder to use compared to others. That's why she's played a lot more compared to the other EX characters. EX Gran and Jita don't really fit any niches within their communities. EX Gran is a lot more rushdown, yeah, but OG Gran can also rush people down too. EX Jita doesn't really have anything that makes her stand out much, and rather have more downsides compared to OG Jita. The fact that those two EX characters don't have too many different things to offer could be why their play rates are so low. I do like EX characters. I like playing similar characters with different special kits, though I'd love to see some more crazy things be given to some characters. Like, give wild mechanics that people won't even associate the character with at first glance, completely changing playstyles to give something new, so there's a reason why someone would pick their EX version rather than their normal version. Or even change some of the things inside the OG kit to where, yeah, it looks familiar, but works completely different. I feel like the EX characters to come will be a lot more dynamic in their changes, and I hope so. Maybe once Ilsa drops, we'll get another wave of EX characters. That's all from me in my Yap session. I'm gonna try to be a lot more consistent when it comes to uploads in general from now and on to the new year. The Galleon the Masters video is coming very soon, and I have a very special video about Gran coming too. That one is gonna take a while though. Now for the part I don't like, but have to do because YouTube algorithm. If you like the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I do my best when it comes to, like I said before, uploading these videos in a timely manner. Now with that being said, I'm out. Later.